Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is a short description of how you do the Gratefulness Meditation, which is the Sage Marg meditation, the natural path, which means the natural path meditation that I've been doing for years. People have been asking how you get started and what you do, so I wanted to make a simple video that you can listen to over and over again. So I want to keep it short. This is going to be the first video in the playlist, the Gratefulness playlist, and there are other videos that have more detailed description about the system and the meditation. So to start off with, you're sitting in a comfortable place. It's good to sit in the same place every day you meditate, whether it be the group meditation on Sunday or your daily meditation, because it builds a field of energy, but it might not always be possible. So you sit in a comfortable position. There's no right position to sit in. You can sit in a chair. You don't have to cross your legs. You can sit up in bed, whatever it is. There's no asana or posture involved. In various forms of yoga, they have an asana, a sitting pose, some sort of position or posture. But for the Gratefulness meditation, Sage Marg meditation, you just want to be comfortable so your body doesn't bother you. So I've sat on the floor, cross-legged, in India and other places where there was no chairs available. And, I had horrible meditations because I couldn't stop thinking about the pain, right? The best thing is that you're comfortable and you can forget about your body altogether because you're connecting with your spiritual life. And so you sit there and you have the idea of a supposition of divine light in your heart. It's more a feeling because you're not looking for light. You're not looking for a visual experience of light in your heart. You're just letting your mind rest on your heart and feeling the God's love that's there through the transmission of the system. And so it's a feeling and not it's a light idea. And you don't say over and over again like a mantra, I'm looking for divine light in the heart. You're not, you just, there's a prayer that's given, which the second video in the series will talk about the prayer and give you links to where you can, say the prayer before you meditate. But the idea is just that there's God in your heart, there's God's love in your heart, and you're letting your mind rest on that. And thoughts are treated as unwanted guests. They're not, you're not using force to remove them. You're not trying to force yourself into a thoughtless condition, right? Your face should be relaxed. There's no concentration. It isn't concentration. It's like a relaxing of your mind and your thoughts and things like this, and just sort of drifting into a state of meditation where you're feeling what's going on in your heart. There might be thoughts that come up. Sometimes they're, important. Sometimes they're part of the meditation. Sometimes they're just distraction. But as you work through the meditation, at some point you want to be able to feel the transmission, feel the energy in your heart. And it's, a lot like fishing, where you're casting your line into the ocean and you're waiting for the fish to, take the bait. Like it's something where you don't have any control over it, right? You're drifting into something, another, and just like going into a state of sleep, right? Samadhi is a condition in meditation that's very similar to sleep. The 8 limbs of Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga, which is not what we're practicing here, but it is, there's a condition called Samadhi where it's the 8th limb, it's the final stage, and you get into this sleep-like state, and you're not having thoughts, you're just in a different state of consciousness, and it's meditating on God, and that's the most important thing. The object of meditation here is God, the divine energy that's within all of us. Everybody meditates. Everyone meditates at some point, usually in every day. It's a condition where you let your mind rest on something. You could be daydreaming when you're even like driving a car, you're in a vehicle, or you're on a train or something, and you're looking out the window and your mind relaxes and you get into a state of meditation. People can meditate on their loved ones, and they could even, meditate on people that they hate or something like this. Or, it could be any number of things that they're meditating on. The food they're about to eat, whatever it is. Their girlfriends or boyfriends or something. But in this case, the object of meditation is God. And that's it should be understood that you're wanting to connect with God, and that God exists inside your heart, and you are letting your mind rest on that reality, and then you're going to have some sort of experience, and the transmission that's given enhances that experience. The energy that's there in the Sajmark system, the utilization of the divine energy for the transformation of man, this godly energy that comes from the source that is given through, in the traditional system through preceptors and the master of the system, but now we're bypassing that because of the, issues with Daji and the Heartfulness organization. And again, it doesn't matter when you do the meditation. It's great to do it before dawn, but, you may not be up then. And usually group meditation was anywhere between 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. to even 10 a.m. But again, like we're doing this, like it doesn't even have to be really on Sunday, because there's no time and space in this system. It's something where you're connecting with a different plane of existence where third dimensional reality doesn't exist. And so you meditate whenever you can. An hour is as long as you will meditate. It shouldn't be more than an hour. And, it can be usually more than a half hour would be good, a group meditation. And for the Friday sittings, the Friday meditation, which it's the same process. You're doing the same thing on Friday nights. And that's at 9 p.m. It's always been at 9 p.m. And there is a half hour sitting that used to be given by the master of the system, and it still is there for people who want to experience it. And that's, for a half hour. So that's how you do the meditation. There's links in the following video, like I said, the second video that connects you with the Sajmarg links. It describes all the things that I've said here and the cleaning process and individual practice and things that you do. But that's in a different video, and it's the one that follows this video directly in the playlist. So this is, again, something you can listen to before you do the meditation if you need to. Eventually you'll just remember these things on your own. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely pointing from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.